Up to here we have explained. Yes, now we shall be going to study the organic compounds. What are organic compounds? Can anybody tell me? Organic compounds are the compounds of hydrocarbons. Okay. Organic compounds are the compounds of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. Initially, it was believed that organic compounds were derived from means those compounds that are derived or extracted from the natural substances from animals or plants. Okay. The organic compounds can only be synthesized in living organisms, example plants and animals. Vital force theory, if we say that Bergelius, a vital force theory, which we called it initially, the Bergelius was a scientist who used to say that for the preparation or for the production of organic compound, because it was believed that organic compound can only be synthesized in a living organism like animals and plants. So if you want to create an artificial organic compound or in the lab, a mysterious force, mysterious means superior, some natural, supernatural force which a god can have, okay, is required. So for preparing an artificial organic compound, a mysterious force is being required, which is not which human beings cannot prepare. Okay. So he believed that a vital force theory, a vital force means a mysterious force is required to prepare organic compound, which is impossible to create artificially. So it was according to Bergelius, we cannot prepare artificial organic compounds. So please note it down, this one fast, everyone. Done, everyone?
Awesome. Certain.
Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Now, after some time, the Friedrich Euler was a scientist who was able to create or prepare artificially the means we can say that he was able to prepare organic compounds, okay, artificially, and from an inorganic substance, ammonium cyanide, and it was artificially accidentally means being formed, or we can say that it was artificially formed, or okay, from an inorganic compound, which was ammonium cyanide. Ammonium cyanide is this one, okay, ammonium cyanide. So he was actually preparing ammonium chloride and then potassium cyanide. When he react, it formed ammonium cyanide. But he was preparing that one, but he forgot, or he keep on continuously heating this one. So actually, from this ammonium cyanide, when he heat it continuously, it formed a first organic compound called urea. Urea is an organic compound that is present in the waste of human beings. Okay, urea, uric acid, urea. Okay, so we can say that here both ammonium cyanide. What was it? Ammonium cyanide. Like it is ammonium chloride NH4Cl. When it react with uh, cyanate, ammonium cyanate. Okay. So when he was preparing this one, ammonium chloride and potassium cyanate, when he was preparing potassium cyanate, so what he actually does is that this was replaced. It was replaced from here and from ammonium cyanate. Okay. Ammonium cyanate plus potassium chloride. But when you keep it on heating this one, it form a first organic compound that is ammonia. So it is NH2. The structural formula is different. Otherwise, the molecular mass is same and the number of element is also same. Like one nitrogen here, one nitrogen here, one nitrogen here, one nitrogen here, one carbon here, one carbon here, one oxygen, four hydrogen, two here and two here. So actually, the molecular mass or of ammonium cyanide and urea, which was the first organic compound that was prepared artificially, was same, and it was accidentally prepared. He was not preparing urea, but he lost or he forgot. Like for example, when sometimes you were making tea and you forgot, okay, that I was preparing tea, so it keep on the burner keep on going and it the whole tea get okay. So sometimes we forgot, okay, that something is prepared or being cooked in the kitchen, so we forgot and we keep on hitting that one. So this is the same thing that happens when he was preparing ammonium cyanide. He forgot and then accidentally urea was prepared. So urea was the first inorganic compound that was prepared from inorganic substance, ammonium cyanide. It is inorganic. Inorganic means that is not or the source or the substance that is not sourced from some living organism. This is not ammonium cyanide. We don't prepare it from, or we don't get it from some living organism. So from inorganic substance, we prepare the first organic substance, and this result to the failure of Bergeli's theory that Bergeli's theory that natural organic substance can only be prepared inside the living organism, and we cannot prepare them artificially. That was proven wrong by Friedrich Euler. Okay, so please note it down. This one.
Sir,
Done, everyone?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have organic compounds. These are the carbons. What is the definition for the organic compound? So we can say that because now the definition need to be changed, because firstly we believe that organic compounds can only be synthesized in a living organism or in like in plants and animals. But now we have to mention this one. We have to change our definitions, because since we can prepare the organic compound artificially, so we can simply say here that these are the compounds of carbons and hydrogens and their derivatives. Okay, these are the compounds of carbon and hydrogen and their derivatives. Got it? So we said that this one, like methane derivative means, like for example this one. Okay, so we say that this is carbon, we'll say that this is chloromethane. Okay, so it is a derivative from this hydrocarbon. When you remove one hydrogen from it, you replace it with one chlorine atom. Hydrogen atom will be removed and will form this hydrogen atom, and remaining part of this chlorine atom will form HCl, hydrochloric acid. So we will simply say here that the organic compound definition, new definition for the organic compound will be, these are the compounds of carbon and hydrogens and their derivatives. Derivative means from which, like for example, if you have chloromethane, so chloromethane is actually derived from methane when chlorine react with it. So that is also considered to be as organic compound. They may also contain nitrogen. Along with carbon and hydrogen, they may also contain nitrogen. Like in urea, it is have nitrogen. It is going to have nitrogen. You can see there is nitrogen is present. Okay. So nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and few metals like sodium, and can also contain few metals. So please write down the definition for the organic compound. Write it fast. When you're done, please let me know.
Certain.
Done, everyone?
Sure,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right, this one. Now we shall be moving toward the functional group. What is functional group? This can be an atom or a group of atom. Like an atom. Now, if you are having an hydrocarbon chain, like this is carbon-carbon connected. Okay, this is the hydrocarbon atom. Okay, like this way. So if you remove one hydrogen, and you remove one hydrogen from it, and you attach a group of an atom or a group of atom. You can attach hydrogen, OH. You can attach Cl by removing one hydrogen. You can attach COOH. You can attach CHO. So an atom or a group of atoms attached to an hydrocarbon chain. This is an hydrocarbon chain that determine the physical and the chemical properties of an element, like of the compound. Like for example, if you have this hydrocarbon chain, okay, just concentrate everyone here. Okay, this is an hydrocarbon chain. Okay, and if you remove one hydrogen from it, let you suppose you remove this hydrogen and you add OH group to it, then it will the whole carbon chain will start showing the property of alcohol. It will start behaving like alcohol. But if you remove alcohol, OH group, and you add COH, then the whole hydrocarbon chain will start behaving like an acid. So we'll simply say here that an atom or a group of atom when attached to a hydrocarbon chain, and because of that atom or a group of atoms, the whole hydrocarbon chain's properties changes according to that group of atoms or atom. Okay, like for example, the hydrocarbon chain property depends on this functional group, this group of atoms. Okay, like OH group. The whole the property of the whole element or sorry, whole carbon chain will get changed if we change this group. So these atom or a group of atoms are called functional group. We call them functional group. So what are functional group? An atom or a group of atom attached to an hydrocarbon chain that determine the physical and the chemical properties of that hydrocarbon is called functional group. You got it? You understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So note it down.
Sudden.
Done. Next. Write down this one. That the functional group, if you are talking about, okay. So they are the different other students also done. Also noted this one.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. So we are talking here is that functional group. Okay. So this is the chart for the functional group. Let me explain you that if it is R indicate the carbon chain. Like, because this two functional group, which is I'm having underline here. Okay. So this is going to have C, its own carbon. That's why you can use the functional group itself. Carbon is sufficient to make a single compound like COOH. So if I'm writing R means it is indicating a chain like CH, a carbon chain here, like C, and then we have COOH. So this is a carbon chain. Okay. But this group is called carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. This functional group is called carboxylic acid. Okay. But if you don't need, means since the carbon is already there present in the functional group, so if you place H here, so it is also one carbon chain, one carbon carboxylic acid. Okay, though it will be considered as one carbon carboxylic acid. So since the functional group have its own carbon, so we can write here R. If it is, this is R, the carbon chain, or we can write H here. H means a single H, indicate hydrogen. Okay, so it can be R or it can be H with COH. That is called, and here it is represented like this. C double bond O and then C, then single bond O and then H, OH. So don't think that it is alcohol group here. No, C double bond O and then OH, it is carboxylic acid. Here it can be an R, a carbon chain can be attached, or it can be an hydrogen here also. So since it has on its own functional group. Next is aldehyde, CHO. C double bond O and then H. Since this functional group also have its own carbon, it's concentrated here, stop writing everyone. Since this functional group have its own carbon, so if you place a carbon chain here, then it will be okay. So you can write here R, or instead of R, if you place H here, so it will be also considered as a aldehyde group, one carbon aldehyde. But the next one is CO, ketone group, C double bond O. If you place it is mandatory for the ketone. Just concentrate everyone. A ketone cannot be of single carbon. Because if you place H here, then it will become aldehyde, CHO. CHO, aldehyde, CHO, aldehyde. So for a ketone, there must be one carbon here, one carbon here. Means the minimum a ketone can be formed is of 3 carbons. So you cannot put like this, C double bond O, and you cannot put H here. C double, like in the previous one, you can put aldehyde can be of one carbon. You can put a R or H here. That's carbon chain or can be a hydrogen because itself functional group carbon is sufficient. Similarly for the carboxylic acid also. You can put R here or you can put H here. It's your choice. Okay, if you put H, it will be single carbon carboxylic acid. But what if for the ketone? Ketone must have at least 3 carbon. Why? Because if you place H here, like H here, so you think that it is, no, it is a single carbon aldehyde. It will become CHO, not the ketone. So for the ketone, you must have at least one carbon here, one carbon here. So simplest ketone is of 3 carbon. That is called propanone. That we're going to study that how to name that carbon. But firstly, what I'm going to say here is that it is C double bond O. Then you have C. Then you have C here. Got it? Are you getting a point?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So start doing this one. Writing this one, the functional group. Let me explain you first. This is aldehyde and their prefix. There's some elements functional group is written as surname and some is written as prefix. Like my name is, let's say, Muhammad Awais Parvez. So what does it mean? Muhammad is prefix, Awais is my middle name, and Parvez is my suffix. Same for this one is also. Some functional group have their name is written as suffix, means surname. Like for carboxylic acid, we have oic acid as a suffix. For aldehyde, we have al as a suffix. Okay. For ketone, we have on. For alcohol, we have all. But for some functional group, we use prefix, not the suffix. Like for example, NO2, we use nitro as a prefix. We'll nitromethane, nitrochloroethane, whatever we are going to write, we'll write nitro. And for the halogen group is the 17th element group, which we called it chlorine, bromine, iodine. Their name is also written as chlorobromoiodo. Their name is also written as prefix. We don't write their name as suffix. So only the four functional group name in your syllabus are going to write. We used to write them in as suffix like aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, and alcohol. Okay. So their names are written as suffix. Others names are written as prefix. Okay. So please write it down. Start writing this one properly.
Sir, done.
Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Write this one also. Like their alkyl group name. We'll learn how to write the name of alkyl group. What is alkyl group? Let me explain you. That sometimes you will notice that in a branch or a chain is being attached. Like for example, this is the carbon chain, and here this CH3 group is attached. So this name will be written as prefix. Means the name of this chain will be written as before the name of the whole hydrocarbon chain. Like this, the name of this group is methyl. So we'll write the name of this group first. Okay. So like if it is a carbon chain and there the two carbon chain is attached, C2H5. So the name of this carbon chain will be written as prefix. That is called alkyl group. Alkyl means chain. Okay. So alkyl group means their name is also written as prefix. So write it down at CH3, C2H5. General formula is CnH2n plus 1. Their name is written as before the name uh, of the main carbon chain. Okay. When you done, please let me know.
Sir, done.
Okay. Right. Just a minute. Let me start the new slide because if we start writing the names of the compound, then it will be difficult. Okay, let's study. Then how to write the names of a carbon compound? Let me teach you this one, that how to write the name of a compound. Okay. If we are going to have the main chain, just concentrate here, everyone. That if the main chain of carbon is going to have one carbon, then it is considered its root word is meth. We'll learn that what is root word. But first you write that if there are number of carbon in the main chain is one, and we use meth as a root word. Root. What is root word? We'll learn it. Okay. Now the second is that if it is having two carbon, then it is eth. Then three carbon prop. For four carbon it is bute. For five carbon it is pent. For six carbon it is hex. So please note it down. Make this table fast. Note this one. The root word. One meth, two carbon are there, then we write it eth.
Sir, done.
Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Hex is 6 carbon, oct is 8 carbon, non is 9 carbon. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next one is prefix. Prefix is simply we say that prefix is the root, or we can say that when we are just writing the name of a carbon, okay, it has four things. Yeah, when we are just going to write the name of a carbon compound, it is going to have four things. One is prefix. Second one is root, that we will discuss, that root of 2 carbon is eth, 3 carbon is prop. Third is saturation indicator, and fourth is suffix. Okay. What is root? What is prefix? Prefix, I have told you that some elements name should be written before the name of the main carbon chain is there. Like for example, if there is some chlorine group attached or a branch is there, okay, nitro group is there, the name is written as prefix. So prefix can be maybe or may not be. Prefix can be one or more than one. Means there can be one prefix or can be more than one prefix. What does it mean? Like you have this carbon chain. So if I'm placing one chloro group here, one nitro group here, okay, and one branch here, CH3. So their name, these are all prefix. So we'll write their names, right? If we do the numbering here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll write 2 methyl. But okay, 2 is methyl, 3 is chloro, okay, and 4 is nitro. So their name should be written in alphabetical order. So we'll write it, means C for chloro will be written first, then M for methyl, and then 4 for nitro. So this is all prefix. Okay. 3 chloro, 3 chloro, 3 chloro. We'll write it like this way. 2 methyl and 4 nitro. These are all prefix. So prefix can be one or more than one, or cannot be, may or may not be. Okay. So prefix can be or cannot be. Or if it is present, then it can be one or more than one. Root is simply, what is root? Root is simply root word. Okay. Root means root, like 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon chain. And then saturation indicator. We'll learn what is saturation indicator. If there is a single bond between carbon-carbon atom, we write it ane. If there is double bond, we write ene, ane. And if it is triple bond between carbon-carbon atom, then we write yne. So we'll learn this one, ane, ene, and ine. And what is saturation indicator, we'll learn it. But the second thing after the root is saturation indicator. Okay, and then suffix. Suffix may not be, and if it is present, maybe or may not be. Suffix can be one or more than, it cannot be more than one. Suffix can only be one. So, like it can be or cannot be. If it is present, then it can be only one. Like here, prefix can be one or more than one, but suffix is not so. Okay, so these two are compulsory. Root and saturation indicators are compulsory. Suffix and prefix are not compulsory. They may be or they may not be present. But if suffix is present, then it can be only one suffix. Okay, and prefix can be one or more than. Got it? You understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So please note it down, everyone.
Sudden.
Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there are some rules. Okay. To write the IUPAC name of a compound. Like for example, select the longest carbon chain including functional group, followed by double bond and triple bond. Means if there is double bond and triple bond present there, or the functional group is there, then that functional group with which that carbon with which that functional group is attached, that should be in the main chain. Like for example, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon are there. And here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, and here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you go with the red one, red chain, it is having the longest carbon chain, which is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we will not go with it one because it is having the functional group, which is having this carbon, and that carbon is not in the main chain. That carbon is not in the main chain. So we'll not consider it. Okay. Got it? समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay. Now here, if you check it, 1, 2, so we will go with the yellow one, okay, or the white one. Now, if we check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 carbon are there in the yellow one. And in the white one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 only in the white one. So we'll go with the yellow one. The yellow will be considered as a correct. No red, no white, select yellow. Why? Because if you go with the red, it is also having 6 carbon, but it is not having the carbon with which the functional group is attached. So that chain will not be considered. Okay. And if you go with this, with the white one, it is having 5 carbon only. So we'll try to have the longest carbon chain, including the functional group. That carbon which is having the functional group. Here, if you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here is the 8 carbon with the white one, with the white chain. Okay, and if you go with the 1, 2, but white is not considered because it is not having this carbon, which is having the functional group OH. If you go with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here it is having 6 carbon. And if you go with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go with the white one. Sorry, with the yellow one. Okay, because yellow is having more carbon, including the functional group. So select the longest carbon chain, including the functional group. Okay, this is the first rule. Note it down.
So done.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Like for example, this one. So if you want to select this one, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just if you go with this red one, which is having double bond and like this, it is having double bond and is having 6 carbon, will not go through it. Even if it is having less carbon, we have to choose all that carbon in the main chain, which is having the functional group. Functional group and double bond. That should be in the main chain. If you go like this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this way. And if you do like this way. So since double bond is not formed between a single atom, it is formed between the 2 carbon. So that both the 2 carbons should be in the main chain. Okay. Those carbon which is having double bond, they should be double bond, and triple bond will be between the 2 carbon atom, not a single carbon atom. So they both the carbon should be in the main chain. So we'll select those carbon, even though if it is a shorter chain, that let it be. So here you check that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you go 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so let it be. It does not matter. Okay. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Next one is this one. You can do with this one also. And we can go through this one also.